I mean, St. Louis, if you look it up online, it's one of the most segregated cities in America.
We pay over 40% of the city budget for the school and for the police, and you hire trash.
My ex-husband is a school teacher. Year after year there's shootings, and it's like, when is it going to be his school and what's going to happen?
Shots fired!
And that's a terrible feeling.
The city didn't see any need to really develop that area because it's the area where Black and brown people live.
Just boom, 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 boom. I watched the blood and him cool to be undifferentiated.
Many people always say that, Hurricane Katrina was like a natural disaster, but it was very unnatural in its impact and in its follow-up.
That week alone, before coming to St. John God, 8 people died. They died in my arms because I had no more Narcan.
No te tratan como persona, te tratan simplemente como un negocio. Simplemente somos un objeto para poder obtener dinero.
Nueva York, lo único que tiene de Walt Disney es que la mamá de Mickey te pasa por los pies.
The fentanyl crisis has really changed the game of drug addiction. It's not just in opiates. It's in meth, it's in crystal, it's in cocaine. And in the USA, people are just dying from that, the misuse. I have seen the surge of opiate addiction and treatment increase severely because of the death rate.
So today's group, we're going to talk about fentanyl. I want to talk about your experience and what got you guys here to come into treatment.
On November the 10th, I overdosed of fentanyl. I was considered dead for 10 minutes, and the EMTs had to come in and Narcan me and hit me with the EKG machine, and they brought me back to life. It's no way to live, that's for sure. It takes all your hopes and your dreams, and it wants me dead,
I've had 6 good friends die in front of me the last 3 years, and many acquaintances die, and I've saved many people from it. It's amazing how many people are dying from it.
It goes back to what I like to talk about is the pharmaceuticals and how they play a very big role in how people have systematically become addicted to opiates. And this started way back in 1990 when pharmaceuticals were pushing painkillers such as oxycodone to use to treat pain. And what they failed to do was talk about the addictive properties in the prescription drug. They were prescribing pain medication at such a great amount until they understood, hey, people are becoming addicted to this drug. So you're looking at the physicians being the dope dealers, right? And so if the consumer can't get the drugs from them, now they're turning to the streets. It's really changed the whole idea and the whole concept of street drugs and why our youth are becoming increasingly addicted to opiates. And then they began to open their eyes a little bit to, wow, this is a pandemic and people are dying every day.
Fentanyl took me through, made my life go straight down because I was, I have a good family. I come from a good family and everything. I had a good job, everything. And honestly, I ended up in a motel room and, and right there, I had Narcan and I walked out and someone overdosed on fentanyl that day. And luckily I had Narcan to help them out. And that week, someone else overdosed again and they came to my room again and I helped them out. And then they just kept coming to my room, but I just didn't have Narcan no more. That week alone, before coming to St. John God, 8 people died. They died in my arms because I had no more Narcan and people were scared to call the police to come help them.
A lot of times, you know, in the news it's portrayed as that guy who's on the corner who's, you know, homeless and who's sleeping on the floor. Well, things began to change when it became the 18-year-old who came from a middle-class home and is now shooting up dope and addicted to fentanyl. So the surge is also, you know, due to the social determinants that are out there. You're looking at poverty, you're looking at homelessness, you're looking at mental health. All of those play a big factor in the surge of opiate addiction.
Fentanyl's no joke, and I'm 67 days clean, and I never felt better.
Congratulations. That's right. That's right.
We have to provide those services for them. And I really believe that this is where we're going, and that there is hope, that there is hope.